How's it going, everyone? It's looking like the purge on the defensive coaching staff is continuing, and according to Matt Schneidman of The Athletic, our longest tenured head coach in Jerry Montgomery will not be returning to the Packers. There were already rumors that he was probably interviewing with the New England Patriots, but it's pretty much seems like it's confirmed for the most part that he will not be returning on the Green Bay Packers coaching staff. Now, Jerry Montgomery has been with the Packers since 2015. He was originally hired by Mike McCarthy, and he's worked under all three different coordinators of that time of Dom Capers, Mike Pettin, and Joe Barry. So initially, when he first got hired by the Packers, he was the defensive front assistant from 2015 to 2017 and has been the defensive line coach since 2018. Then in 2022, he also inherited another title and was the run game coordinator under Joe Barry. And well, our run game was pretty much pathetic under that time. So us losing him in that capacity doesn't seem like it's really a bad thing. Our run game or our run defense has been terrible for as long as I can remember, since probably like 2010. Like, run defense is just not played in Green Bay, it feels like. Now, this doesn't seem like it's going to entirely hurt us, and it kind of seems to be expected, especially since the Packers are expected or thought they're going to transition from a 3-4 defense to a 4-3 base defense under Jeff Hafley. So that transition kind of comes along, and it makes sense that we would lose him, and it's time for a change. We are purging this defensive coaching staff. So with that, it's also rumored that current pass rush specialist Jason Rebrovich, who was actually the outside linebackers coach for the Packers for a little bit, he'll eventually become the team's defensive line coach and pretty much take over the entire defensive line if we go to a 4-3, instead of splitting the edge rushers and the interior defensive linemen amongst two different coaches. Since on a 3-4 that makes sense, but in a 4-3 it doesn't, since they're pretty much one entire line instead of linebackers coming into edge rush. So that's not official, but there are rumors that that could become what happens, especially with Jerry Montgomery leaving the Packers. Now, the Packers are also losing another coach, and that is Justin Hood, who was our defensive quality control assistant, and he accepted a job with the Atlanta Falcons under Raheem Morris as their secondary coach. And based off how our defense have kind of been running, I wouldn't say there's really not much quality control. So no loss there. Don't know exactly what his job duties were, but quality control of the defense, well, that was kind of lost last season for the most part in the previous season. So good to kind of see him gone, and we'll see what happens if we hire another player and what the new job titles be and what potentially their job duties could be. But just coming out with a small update, and hey, the Packers are kind of purging this whole defensive coaching staff, it seems like. So we'll see how this turns up and if we get any potential good coordinators or coaches to help with each level of the line. But let me know what you think down in the comments. If you liked the video, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and as always, go Pack Go.